What's up, live? What's happening? Yeah, well, while people coming in or whatever, I'm gonna go ahead and just give you a view where I'm at right now. Yeah, you see all that snow? Shit's crazy. So I'm in a retreat right now, out in the woods. It's like shit. It's probably like four, 4 to 5 inches. I know everybody's probably at home, so I figured it'd be a good time to do a live. Everybody chilling, either booed up or laid up or just chilling. But where I'm at, man, it's like it's crazy. Hold on, let me show you the view. Yeah, so like where I'm at, what I'm in, it's like all around the sides covered up and everything. Yep, didn't expect all this snow to come, but it's a lot. Bless, what's good, man? Peace. Where you at, bro? That's what's up, man. We definitely got to get up, man. Definitely got to get up again soon. So we got a couple people in here. Hey, Tammy. So yeah, I know I was reflecting all this snow and stuff, I know I see a lot of people saying, this is a time where like you can't go nowhere. Well, you can, but I wouldn't go nowhere. But yes, sir, man. You got my number, man. Hit me up. But yeah, so take this time right here to get to yourself, man, and do some good meditation. Um, you know, exercising in the house. Doing something to keep yourself busy, and also get that knowledge. Uh, read some knowledge, some truth. Uh, it just basically take in the whole message in this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes isolation can be forced, and unfortunately, sometimes it's it could be forced in a not gonna say a negative way, but it could be forced in a way that's kind of extreme. But just take the time to it's like a practice too. Times like this where you learn how to practice how to stay in, get to yourself, uh, feed that soul, because we feed our flesh 24/7, and we forget about the soul, and the soul is our source. And if you take care of that soul, it'll manifest through your flesh, because, like I say, the soul is the source. So if you take care of it and take care of that mind, then it's gonna manifest through your physical. A lot of people, that are older, that don't look as old. That's because they've been taking care of that soul. You know what I'm saying? Take care of the body as well, dieting, fasting, all that stuff. So it's important to take times like this when we do have weather like this where you can't go nowhere to just take it, like embrace it, every bit of it. You know, cut the TV off. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get to yourself, get in peace and quiet, just meditate, just meditate. Because sometimes some people aren't fortunate enough to. Well, I ain't gonna say fortunate enough, but some people don't get it, so they end up being forced to go into isolation. Uh, what happened to me. When I went to prison. So, like I said, that was a forced isolation. But at the end of the day, it was supposed to happen. Everything happens for a reason. But you got, and just like with things that go on in our lives that keep us from doing the things that we want to do, then we have to embrace it, and we have to figure it out. Like, what am I missing, or What if I've been lacking on? Do that self-examination. The world wants to examine everybody else, but don't nobody want to examine themselves. And you gotta do that self-examination as well, because that's the only way we gonna heal as a people, if we look in that mirror and do that shadow work. So take this time to do that. But yeah, so who that like the screen? Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, I'm out here in my little retreat. Yeah, I'm in the woods. See, I can see out, but can't nobody see in, so it's pretty cool. But yeah. But hope I don't get stuck down here. But anyway, so no, I'm good. But anyway, so yeah. I just wanted to holler at everybody. Just take this time to do that self-examination. Get to know yourself. Take this time in solitude. Take this time to, really go deep. And, 'cause a lot of people never heal from past traumas and past experiences. They try to act like it's going to go away, ignore it, or cover it up by doing other things. If it's working too much, if it's working out too much, if it's, being out, going out, hanging out, anything, you just like try to forget about it. But we're in an era in time now where we have to deal with these past traumas or whatever we went through, and we have to face them head on, because at the end of the day, the demons aren't going nowhere. They're going to still be with you. They're going to still be in here. And that's why a lot of people can't sleep good. Insomnia. That's why they're having physical illnesses. Cancer, unfortunately, that's one of them. I mean, I can name anything, but some of those things are self-induced, but most of it starts here. Because, like I say, the soul is the source. So if your soul is contaminated and your soul is suffering, then it's going to manifest through your physical body. That's why it's important to take care of that self, that soul. Ground yourself in nature. We've been having these full moons lately, and the energy has been an energy that we never experienced in this generation. So it's going to force people to deal with themselves. It's going to force people to deal with their past. It's going to force people to live in their purpose. And I talk about this a lot. We're all here for a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Everybody has a calling. And a lot of people don't even know it. Some people don't know. Most people don't even know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of this society. Because society don't want us to know who we are, because we making them rich. You know what I'm saying? They have control. So in order to keep that control, they're gonna continue to groom us the way they've been grooming us these past centuries. You know what I'm saying? So and nowadays, we're in an era now where people start to be enlightened, start to get the truth. And it's been a large collective. Not enough, but it's enough to make changes. It's enough to make changes. Everybody's not gonna get it, and I'm not here to change nobody's belief or opinion like that, because like I said, I don't have no particular. I'm not religious, nothing like that. I just believe in the truth, and truth is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Truth is everywhere. It's not just here. It's not in the box. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step outside the box, which is why I came out with the podcast Outside the Box with Seth, Síyon, which I'm working on the 25th episode, and I'm gonna get basically tell my story, and give my testimony of what I went through, and also when I got out and started doing my podcast and other ventures I've been doing. So yep, it's going down. But make sure y'all be safe out there. Again, take this time. Yes, Yahweh loves, and He is love, and that's why we must love. That's very important. Love. I think people don't really comprehend love, because it's infinite, really. But love is infinite, and we are parcels of love. So when we are in a state that's not in love, then that's not us. That's not our source. It's from another influence. It's from another source. So always walk in love, and love love is everything, and it takes you a long way. It takes you a long way. It eliminates jealousy, it eliminates envy, it eliminates anger, hate, it eliminates sadness, depression. You know, it eliminates anxiety, it eliminates fear, it eliminates anything contrary to it. So practicing walking in love is very important, and everybody should be more aware of its power, because I'm telling you, you walking in love, you have nothing to worry about. Like nothing. Literally you have nothing to worry about. What's up? Hey, where everybody from? I'm in North Carolina. Like I said, we got all this snow down here. It came fast and it's getting deep. But I'm out here in nature. I'm out here in the woods, in the middle of the woods, just chilling. Also, if you haven't checked out I did 2 lives this week. Conscious Conversations Part 3 and 4 is on my YouTube channel. So also make sure you subscribe to my channel, because I will be doing a lot of lives during the week. So make sure you subscribe, so that way when I do go on live, it'll give you a notification and you'll be able to log in and be able to holler at me. You feel? I don't eat Libachi. I don't even know what that is. Or Euphoria. Okay. Correct. The song Libachi Euphoria. Oh yeah. Also, since we talking about music, also I got my albums. I put them back on. They're all basically like Pandora, Spotify. Just type in my artist name, Big Country Mane, and it's spelled BIGKUNTRYMANE. And I have 2 albums on there, Certified Country and Country Time. They are older albums, but it's still good music. Like I said, the last album I didn't really get to put it out there like that because I was gone. So I figured when I got out, I would put it back out there, and it's been getting great reviews and people have been feeling it. So, and I'm gonna be doing some new stuff too. But yeah, make sure you check that out too, and let me know what you think. But yeah, it's on all music, on any music platforms, on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, Pandora, Spotify, everything. iTunes, Apple Music. Wherever you can download music is on there. So make sure you check it out. What? Where y'all from? But yeah, let me get back on what I was talking about earlier though. So it's time of isolation, and like you have to get to know. First of all, you have to get to know who the creator is, and then you have to get to know who you are. Yeah, it's on Spotify. Like I gave you the just type in Big Country Mane, BIGKUNTRYMANE. My latest album on there is Certified Country, and my first one was Country Time. Damn, somebody shooting out here too. Probably shooting at some deer. Oh, good. But yeah. So So anyway, like get to know who you are. A lot of people don't know who they are, and you'll be surprised once you get to know yourself, and know your gifts, and you know your talents. You know what I'm saying? That's important because, like I said, everyone has different gifts and different talents, but a lot of people don't even know theirs because they've been groomed to just go with the flow of society. You know what I'm saying? Go to school, and I'm not knocking school, I'm not knocking college, and I'm not knocking jobs. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it. Don't take it like that. But I'm just telling you that sometimes you still have to know who you are. And anytime that you like go to school, go to college, and take these jobs, don't work for it. Let it work for you. Learn things. You know what I'm saying? Like learn things to make it your own trade. You see what I'm saying? Like even if you're working at like a fast food restaurant, you can learn things how to cook. You see what I'm saying? Different ways to cook and different ways to prep and learn just different things about food in general. And then customer service, learning how to talk to people. Like that's the things I'm talking about. You know, learn how to take them things and apply it to your like who you are, with your craft. You know, and then like going to school, there's nothing wrong with that. Like college, that's good. It's good experience because in college you get to meet different cultures, you get to meet different people. So like anything that you do, apply it to who you are. Apply it to who you are, and take those skills and whatever you learn and apply it to your purpose. Just like that, because you know even like people that live in the street life, they take their experiences on the street life and then eventually, well not I ain't gonna say majority, but most I say some people that have lived that street life, when they get out, they started they begin to get their own business, and they apply that street life to that business. You know what I'm saying? How because everything has order. You get what I'm saying? Everything has order. How long was I in prison? I was in prison for 8 years. I was on stake, and yep. So and I can give you a brief summary of it, but I'm gonna give a full interview on my 25th episode. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. So I'll give you a little history. So yeah, I did 8 years. So first time in prison. I done county time before, but it was like for a week or so. But yeah. So my first prison bid, yeah, they straight 8 years. So and you know what thing about it? So I'll give you this. I give you like a little intro to the 25th episode. So I actually had a dream right before I went in, and the dream was like the world was ending, and I was like where I'm from, wherever, and like I seen this fire just shooting down from the sky, and like it was just everybody was in chaos, cars were crashing, you know what I'm saying, such. And then I started walking like to my house, and then this whole scene changed, and I'm in this building, and it's like people just sitting down on tables, and everybody's quiet. And then I walk upstairs in this building, and I'm walking around. I see these classrooms, and then the scene switch again. I'm back downstairs. I'm on the table, and everybody's just sitting there like they was like sad, like kind of, you know what I'm saying. And I'm looking around, and I see this girl in front of me. I'm like, what's going on? And she was like, shh, we have to wait for our next instructions. Sorry. So I wake up, and I'm like, man, my heart was pumping. I'm like, man, I'm like, what in the world? What was that about? So I'm gonna try to sum it up a little bit. So all right, so then I end up, doing what I'm doing, and end up going to prison. And the second camp that they shipped me to, I processed in one, and they shipped me to another one after I processed. And after like a couple months, I'm there, and I'm sitting in the day area, right, reading whatever, and I just started looking around, and then it hit me. I'm like, oh shit, this is the building I saw in my dream. Mind you, this dream happened before I even committed my charge or whatever. It was like probably a couple months before that happened. And I remember the dream, but I didn't think about that building until I got to the prison I was at and started looking around. And I'm like, this is the building I saw in that dream. So he had already showed me that I was going. And then I started realizing what the classrooms represented, because that time I as soon as I got in there, I told myself, I'm like, either I'm gonna do this the right way, I'm gonna do this the way I've been doing it. And when I first processed, my first day in there, that's what I was that's the decision I was trying to make, you know what I'm saying? So as I'm plotting, thinking about how I'm gonna do this, because like I said, it's my first time in prison. So, you know, and I'm a big guy. So, you know, at the end of the day, like I already knew, you know, I said either I'm gonna have to make an example or you know what I'm saying, whatever. So as I'm thinking, they call an intercom, church call. And when I heard it, you know, I didn't mind you, I didn't go to church. Nothing, you know, before this, prior to this. So when I heard that, I was like, I just knew. I said, that's the way. So I ended up going, and that's when I just like I locked in from there. So I went in and came back. They had a lot of books, a lot of spiritual books, a lot of, you know, the Bible and all that stuff. So went from there. So yeah, so during that time I did like I was studying hours a day because they sent me after I left there. They sent me to this other prison, and it was like the worst prison in North Carolina. So they was on lockdown as soon as I got there. So we was like, we ain't never come out of nothing. We can never come out of nothing besides to just the shower, and that was like maybe twice or three times a week. We was locked in. So I took that time and just you know what I'm saying, studied, and you know what I'm saying, you know, got to know the creator, got to know, you know, the word, you know what I'm saying, and got to know who I was. So I, you know, my thing when I was in there was I wanted to help others, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we all in there together, you know what I'm saying? We going through the same thing. So, you know, but everybody's coming to me like, man, you seem so like like you seem so at peace and happy. And I'm like, I mean, I can help you. I can show you how to get that, you know. So that was one of my duties is like helping people, you know what I'm saying, get to the truth and know who they are. And, you know, at one point, you know, like I said in the beginning, I was in the box. But as I began to learn more and get more truth and just seeing other religions and meeting people from other religions, I realized that the truth is everywhere, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't constrict myself from expanding my knowledge, if that makes sense. You know, but you know, and then once you get one and you really like uh you really get the full understanding and knowledge, you'll be able to depict the truth and lies from other religions because it's all one. They all have oneness with it, and that's what I did. So I would, you know, I would meet with the Muslim, I meet with the Rastafaris, and I meet with the Jewish. Like I just, you know what I'm saying, I ain't never Hinduism, Buddhism, like I didn't live it myself. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I learned how they all have oneness and they all have knowledge and truth. But they also all have bones, which is falsehood, ego. And that's where you have to be, you know, aware of and learn how to spit them bones out at falsehood. So and during that time, like I said, you know, I was, you know, I was basically known as like that spiritual leader, spiritual guide, mentor, and you know, also just being a leader in general because that was just my role and that's just who I was. So I know I'll get more detailed on the 25th episode. I just want to give like a little brief scenario of the 25th episode that's gonna be dropping soon. Still snowing out here. But yeah, so make sure y'all check that out. But one thing about out here is so peaceful. Um I love coming out here. It's like my little getaway. So find like whatever like I encourage people to like find your getaway, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's in your room or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Find like your own little getaway that you can go and just be at peace and just grant like, you know what I'm saying, get to really charge yourself through meditation, prayer, and self-examination. That's important. Self-examination. And like in my last two lives I did, make sure y'all check them out because we really got into details on like um basically learning how to accept things for what they are, learning that nothing in this physical realm is forever. Everything has an expiration date. Learning how to flow in that knowing, and doing it so not with animosity or anger or hate or disappointment, not expecting anything, just just because at the end of the day, we're meant to evolve. And I keep telling people that we're meant to evolve. We're not meant to be complacent. We're not meant to be stagnant. We're meant to evolve, and we're meant to walk in our purpose. So if you don't know your purpose, you need to know your purpose. Get to know your purpose, and how you do so is sometimes you have to just isolate yourself. Sometimes you have to like just have time and solitude from everybody, and that's nothing personal. It's just you doing what's best for you. And if you do what's best for you, it will it will sprinkle around your whole associations and your whole surroundings. Trust me, it will. It starts with you. If you have like friends or family and things are not like the way you want them to or the way you feel like they should be, start doing you, and it'll all come together. It'll all come together. But you have to. Most people are scared to go through that tunnel, which is in the mind, that shadow work, because when you first go in there, you see it's dark, and a lot of people don't go too far because they keep looking back and they looking at that light, and that light getting lesser and lesser. But you gonna have to go through that tunnel. You had to be in pitch black dark, and it's not easy, but it's most satisfying once you go through that tunnel. And there's no time limit for it. It just depends on who you are, and it just depends on your purpose, your calling. But like I say, you got to go through that tunnel. But the best part is when you start to see the light on the other end, and you start to get close to that light on the other end, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter. And then once you step out, it's just like the guys that play football when they in the tunnel and coming out about to play. That's how it is. Like when you do your shadow work and go through that tunnel, deal with all that darkness, deal with all your demons, deal with all the generational curses, deal with everything, and then you get to that other end of that light. Oh, you ready to go? It's game time. It's like it's my time now. You see what I'm saying? That's how you look at it. It's my time. So I encourage everybody to go through that tunnel. The tunnel is nothing but purification vessel. For those who read the Bible, I give you the story with Daniel when he got thrown in the lion's den, and when they set him on fire. Like that's a representation now of like how that tunnel is when you do that shadow work. You know, it's gonna refine you, it's gonna purify you, it's gonna cleanse you, but it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough because a lot of people don't like to deal with their demons. We all have them. Nobody's exempt from it. We all have them, but the thing about it is we everybody's different, and you have to learn how to identify your demons. That's the key. You have to learn how to identify them, and once you're able to identify them, you're able to get rid of them. But until then, they're gonna continue to taunt you. They're gonna continue to uh, oppress you. They're gonna continue to influence your mind, play tricks on you because you haven't done your diligence in figuring out what they are, what they are. And like I said, it's millions of them. So you just got to figure it out and understand that everything. This whole universe and this whole world is built on a law. Understand that. So a lot of people question things like, well, why I gotta be this way? Why this? Why this? It's a law. It's a law and it's the truth. And sometimes that law affects those that didn't do the crime spiritually. I say it like that. And also physically, you know what I'm saying? But you can't focus on that. You have to focus on what you have to do to get yourself right and to get your and to rid of whatever this oppression and demonic influence is coming from. That's our duty. That's in every law, every truth, in every religion they talk about this. So yeah, this is it's our duty to do that. It's our duty to not only read and meditate, but to basically like research it, to know it. For like, don't we in a society where I can sit here and say, I see a two-headed dog, and people believe it. They'll go around, you know, texting or put on their Facebook, it's a two-headed dog, such, without even doing the research. You know, do your research. Don't listen to everything that everybody says. You know, anytime I speak some truth, I'm at least show you where to find it, how to find it, and I'm going to give you the proof of what I'm saying. So yeah, this. Oh, hold on one second. They're about to get me here. Yeah, this snow is getting heavy out here. Trying to cave in on me. Can't do that. No, I'm good though. And I just came out a little bit. But yeah, so make sure you do your own research and get to know the truth for yourself, and the way it best comprehends to you. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here because this snow is not letting up, and I got to make sure I can get up this hill. So yeah, but I'll come back. I'll check y'all out later. If not tonight, it'll be tomorrow, and we'll continue from here. Peace and love.